Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Veteran drivers have more of a mental advantage coping with the pressures of Talladega. Now you add the pressures of the Chaser. What about the younger guys who, one of them, like I said, one of them's never been there, and three of them have only been there one time. Is that even a fair ask of a driver who's 18 or 20 years old to cope with that amount of pressure in that type of setting?
Well, I think that's an interesting question on multiple levels. First of all, I don't think they'd be there if it wasn't a fair ask. So the owners of it's not a charity, so the owners of the team wouldn't be putting them in that situation if they didn't feel that they were ready for it. So a couple of different points here I think are relevant. One, the young drivers of today have been in much more sophisticated development programs than the drivers 15, 20 years ago. And so there's a much more structured approach to bringing them along, not only in their racing skills, but in their conditioning and in their nutrition and in their lifestyle. And many of them have even come to see sports psychologists like me before they get to this big moment in Talladega. So I think that makes them more prepared than drivers of the past going to that first race. Now that said, first big race rather, at a track like this. That said, there's absolutely no substitute for being in the heat of the moment. So no matter how prepared you are, you're going to have to go through a hurdle such as Talladega, or in other sports we have different hurdles, several times before you get comfortable enough and get experience enough to where you can allow it to just become another race. So and I think it's important to understand this isn't just the case in racing. If you look at football, more often than not, players, even if they're stars, struggle with that transition to the pros from the college because it's a different game. It's faster, and they've been very well prepared. If you look at sports like basketball or baseball, there's oftentimes a nemesis. There's a team that another team just can't get past or beat until to get to that next level or win a championship. Well, that's because that other team has been there before and they have that experience, and the challenging team is trying to get that. So in all sports, we see that no matter how much you've prepared, there's just no substitute for being in the arena under the hot lights, under the high stress for the first time. So I think the drivers are more prepared, and I think the veterans still have an edge.